All seen the home makeover shows and dreamed about making money from flipping homes. Now there's a way to make that dream a reality without ever having to hammer a nail. Whalen is the president and CEO of a company called Property 23, here to tell us how that all happens. What is Property 23? How does it work here?
What we do is we take the hard work out of buying real estate. We search the country, we go all over the place, find the right properties, do the right due diligence, make sure that it's the right cash flow investment for our clientele, literally bundle it up, package it up, and deliver it to the client.
So many people hear of the idea and think, hey, I want to do that, I want to go to try, but they can't get to the auctions, they can't actually have the time to work on the homes, and so they just don't ever do it. Is that, right, and you sort of do all that work for them?
It's what we were talking about earlier. I mean, the average person right now watching is at home, has something else going on. As we speak, there's thousands of auctions, literally thousands all over the country. There's over 3,000 counties in America. When you stop and think about the amount of work that's going on in the foreclosure world right now as we sit here and talk, it's mind-boggling. So we've built a system where we cover more ground, we have more opportunity to have more people at these auctions, we do the due diligence, we go out, we find those properties, and again, I mean, we bring it right to you.
It makes a great sense. It's a good real sort of business model there. When you talk about these foreclosed homes and stuff, sometimes I picture in my mind homes that are not the most attractive in the world, but after you go through and you fix them up, the homes are really spectacular. Some great homes that people rent like that, right?
It's surprising what people think. You hear a lot today about in the news the Detroits and the Clevelands and these junk crack house areas. Those are the kind of homes I'm picturing there, you know.
But
I mean, we've got a couple that we brought pictures of here. But the average person in Utah, if you walked out of your front door, walked up and down your street, I mean, you see here from these properties. These are properties that we've bought, we've rehabbed, we've gone in, we've done the work, and rent these properties out, and they become cash flowing assets. But they're no different, literally, than the property right down the street from you.
That was the first house. Another home right here, and these homes look fantastic. These are the ones that people would eagerly rent, right?
Right, and as I started investing years ago, bought my very first home with my wife, was a foreclosure, ended up selling it for a profit. I just got hooked on real estate, and really there's a limited amount that you can do here in your backyard. So as I started doing due diligence, learning more about the real estate world, I just started looking other places, seeing what else was out there, and these deals are all over the country.
So even though you're a Utah-based company, you're right from Utah County, the homes that you've tracked down, the good bargains, are not necessarily Utah County. You'll find the bargains wherever they are for people.
Right. What's really interesting when people ask me where are they located, we have not bought a single property in Utah. Besides the property that I live in and our own investments here, we have not bought a single property here in Utah.
Is this a good time to be investing in real estate?
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. I mean, when you stop and think, 37 years ago, for instance, my parents bought their very first home for $29,000. I have 100 properties on my website right now that are at that $29,000 price point, exactly like what you just saw.
They're homes like we saw. You bought them at a great deal. You've already fixed them up, and now they're for sale for less than $29,000?
Exactly. The timing right now could not be better. I mean, there's literally, they talk about once-in-a-lifetime opportunities. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. As long as I live, I don't know when I'm going to be able to buy real estate as cheap as we're seeing it right now. You can't open up the paper, turn on the news without seeing foreclosure, economy, downturn, this, that, and the other. They're everywhere. They're literally everywhere. And the question is, people ask me all the time, where do I go? How do I get them? I mean, where do you genuinely go to find these kinds of deals? And we've eliminated that problem, that question, and solved it for people.
So Sean takes care of where do you go. He's got them all there listed on your website. If people want to find out more information, how do they do that? How can they find out more and see some of these homes? Our
website's p23.com. Just p23.com. We have the properties there listed. Our contact information is there. You can call us. You can email us. You know, we work with everybody one-on-one. It's not a big group investment opportunity. It's what are you trying to do? What financial future do you want to create for yourself? And we help you take care of that.
If your IRA is a little underperforming, this might be a different way to invest and stuff like that.
I think they all are.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Sean, thanks so much for stopping in.
Appreciate it.
We'll be back with more on Studio 5 right after this.